Take it. What genre do you think fits me most?
Smut.
And why would smut fit me most?
Oh. All right. Hey, y'all. I am Darielle, the face behind the Urban Book Nook, where I share book reviews, author spotlights, and all things lit. And I am so happy to be here today. Today is the official launch of my YouTube channel. And I have my favorite person in the world here with me, the man behind everything, the reason why it started. Go ahead and introduce yourself, babe.
I'm Enrique, and I'm no longer homeless.
Okay. His name is not Enrique. Babe, tell the people who you are.
I'm Carlos, and I've just been founded.
We rehearsed it. What you supposed to say? Tell the people who you are.
I'm Sicario, and I no longer do that type of work.
You know what? See, this is why, babe. We already see where this is going. So it made fitting sense to bring the reason why I even have this platform to be my first official guest that's not cooperating, but we gonna get there. So we gonna do the official question because I like that to be all together. So
You
this
told me this interview was gonna have my face blurred out. I got FBI sanctions.
okay. So tell the people one fun fact about you that I don't even know.
One fun fact about me that you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Um, Not sure. I have to come back to that one.
Okay, I'll take it. Okay, so this is for just because I know you love me. When we first met, did you think I was a reader or just someone who owned a lot of books?
Thought you was a book nerd.
I'll take it. I'll take it. A cute book nerd.
Yeah, a lovely cute book nerd.
Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. So on a scale from 1 to 10, how serious do you think I am about my books?
10.5.
That serious? What
Yeah.
makes me that serious?
Uh, you you started off reading just books,
Mm-hmm.
and somehow I coerced you to do audiobooks. Now you be ODing on all different type of books you can read.
Well, that's the good part of this, right? I mean, now that I have, I guess, options, but then you have to listen to the Audible book. Is that what it is?
No, no, no. They just be playing everywhere,
Yeah, one thing
disturbing
you're
the
going to
peace.
do, it does not disturb peace. One thing it's going to do is you're going to get in my car, an audiobook is going to be playing. I'm going to give y'all that.
Hear that in the theater?
Don't act like I don't be listening to some good books. We've listened to some murder mysteries.
I don't want to hear no murder mystery in
We've
my
listened
car.
to some historical fictions.
Definitely don't want to hear historical fictions in it.
And we've listened to a couple of memoirs. So I think the books that I'm putting on that I'm putting is they're good books. Like that Malcolm X book that was out loud, that was a pretty good book. That was a pretty good book.
I ain't listen to that like that be able to give you that much all that.
So what was your first memory of reading around me?
It's memory.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember the moment that you encouraged me?
Yes, you had your Urban Queen book social media, and you was just talking, saying about your books, and then I said, "Why don't you just do book reviews here?" And then you was like, how can I do that? I said, you already doing it. All you gotta do is just now say you want to do book reviews because you already had your social media accounts going.
Valid point. So, did you ever imagine the Urban Book Nook becoming what it is today?
Yeah, I'm like Quincy Jones, Martin Scorsese. I see the best in people. I just need to guide
Martin
them.
Scorsese.
What you Spike Lee?
I mean, I would like us. I mean, I could. Okay, Spike Lee is better, is it not? No. So, how do you feel watching something that started as a hobby turn into such a community and a platform? Do you watch my reviews?
No,
You don't watch my reviews?
no,
Why you don't watch my reviews?
because I don't read the books.
Well, you don't have to. You don't have to read the book to watch the reviews.
I look at them.
Okay. And what do you think about it when you look at them?
I don't read the books. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Well, do you even just say that was a good review? Like, I don't know what the book was about, but based on what she said.
It depends on what audiobook you playing out loud. Then I may go look at the reviews, or when you get um the books that the ARC reviews you have to do for other people. That's where I may go look, because then it's more of a connection to where, oh, I seen this book come here and you read it. That's the ones I go look at. The ones you do where I don't have, it's people that you just reading, I don't look at those.
Let's take note that he said arc review. Okay, that means the book girly has been book girly in. Okay, that lets me know I've been doing it. So we're going to do a rapid fire of true and false, and I think it would be fun that we do our rapid fire true and false. You ready?
Why shouldn't it be fact or fiction to go with the book world?
Oh, I see
Fiction or
what you did
nonfiction?
there. I see what you did there. Okay. Okay, that's how we're going to do a round of fact or fiction.
Fiction or nonfiction?
You see why he's the man behind the scenes? All right. Fact or fiction? I buy books faster than I read them.
Fact.
Okay. Fact or fiction? I made you listen to a full book rant you didn't even ask for.
Fact.
Fact or fiction? You judged the book by its cover because of me.
Nonfiction.
Oh, I see what you did there. Okay. Okay. Fact or fiction? You secretly enjoy when I explain books to you.
Fact.
See, because I'm telling you, that one I just read, Womb City, it was good. It was good. She figured out why the girl arm was gone from the body that she had. That was a good one. Fact or fiction? Our house has more books than space.
Fact.
And lastly, fact or fiction, have I influenced your reading taste?
Nonfiction.
Nonfiction? No.
No.
Have I encouraged you to read more or maybe change the different type of books you read?
No.
No? So what is it?
No.
Neither.
Neither.
It's still same reading.
The books you read ain't the books I want to read.
What you want to read about?
Finance.
I just posted a review on not Rich Dad Poor Dad. What's the one with the guys from Earn Your Leisure? Oh, You Deserve to Be Rich.
That's the book I gave out.
Yeah. It was a good book. So I put a review about it, and a lot of people said that they were going to add it to their TBR or they hadn't heard about the book and they were going to read it. So
You're welcome, people. That's because of me.
I did. It actually got a lot of reviews. They got a lot of views. It was like in the 500s. It did good. Everybody likes finance, right? We all like finance. All right. Um, if you had to describe my reading personality, in 3 words, what would they be?
Reading personality in 3 words.
Mm-hmm.
I would say historic,
Okay.
uh, detailed,
Okay.
and compassionate.
I'll take all three. I think that's a pretty good list on my reading personality. I'll take it. I'll take it. What genre do you think fits me most?
Smut,
And why would smut fit me most?
because that's what you like.
I do like smut.
The drama.
Smut books are good though, but you don't feel like you benefit from smut books?
Not as much as I should.
Sir, do you benefit or not? Yes or no?
Not as much as I should. As much smut books as you have,
I do
it should be that equal to me.
not have that many smut books. It is equally balanced between thrillers, historical fiction, and romance slash smut. It's well balanced. That is a well balanced bookshelf.
Yeah, I hear more about the thrillers and the historical than the actions in the smut.
Oh, that's what's about to ask you next. So what genre do you wish I read more?
Finance books.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say smut, but I see what you did there. Okay. I have another book coming up on Libby. It's called, what is it called? Let me look it up. It is called, I love Libby. It is, let me go to my holds. It is called The Automatic Millionaire. 3 weeks out. So now it'll be 2 finance books under my belt within the first 2 months of the new year. That's pretty good.
Is that finance book also on your Amazon link page?
This one, yeah, I put them in my Amazon wish card. If you go to my Amazon wish list, I mean you don't have to buy me the book. It'll be nice. But you can buy the book yourself for my wish list. So usually all the books I talk about are on the wish list, or you can link to my bookshop,
So that's
bookshop.org.
mean when you do your review on that book, I can go to that wish list and go get me a copy and see if we match up.
I have to take a quiz on the automatic millionaire?
You do your book reviews. Are you not going to do a review?
I am. I am. I see what you did there. So we're going to both read it and then see our thoughts on it.
Yeah,
Okay, we can do that. We can do that. So Audible wise, it's only a 5 hour book. That's pretty good.
works for me.
Okay, we can do that. Deal. Deal. All right. What is your favorite type of book to see me reading? It's kind of, I don't know. Because to see me reading means you're playing video games. So do you enjoy seeing me reading? Does that mean I was like, oh, she shut up for a couple of minutes? Or
No, you still talk. You got to interrupt my video game playing to talk about your book as if I read the book. So I prefer you to read the smut book and then we could talk about it and do role play.
that's a valid point. But
You can act out the scene that was in the book.
okay, so
Like theater.
in my defense, some of the books I read, I am shooketh. And so I just have to say out loud what I'm digesting mentally. So that's in my defense. Now I don't know, especially when you play video games, people can hear me. You want me to talk nasty while they can hear me?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's like being on a podcast.
All I see what you did there. So, based on what you know about me, what book would you recommend to my audience or my book besties?
What was the question?
Based on what you know about me, what book would you recommend, or do you think I would recommend to my book besties?
It's difficult because you have too many books and I don't remember titles.
You can take a look. Which ones? Which one do you think I'm like, oh, y'all need to read this?
You could be, you could do damage too.
He's right. Casey Mills. I told y'all that book eight. That book eight. Although, if you read my review, but it did eat. It did eat. I have displayed my top ones right now. You could do Damage 2 is a sequel, so if you haven't read the original, it's one of those books, if you read them back to back, it'll kind of flow a little easier. Just a tip. Okay. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. And then just the honorary recommendation. Call Baby is an amazing book. It is a historical fiction and it talks about how being covered in melanin protects you. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. All right. So how has living with a book lover changed you?
It forced me to get off of hooked on phonics. So I become a better reader and read at a higher than a fifth grade level.
All right. What is the most dramatic reading moment you have witnessed from me?
When you dropped your Kindle in the bath.
Mhm. I was distraught.
And you almost committed suicide.
I think that was the first time I was probably on Suicide Watch.
Mm.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I still don't even know how I felt in the bathtub. I turned around. I just don't know what happened.
I had to put the children on high alert.
You had everybody tiptoeing around me that day?
Yes.
I don't care. My Kindle was out of commission. The world didn't feel right. I just didn't know what I was going to do next. Like, I'm just be honest. I don't know how people function without a Kindle. I don't understand what do you do? Like what are you doing? I mean, I know you could read these books, right? But why not read it on a Kindle?
I don't read on Kindle. Let's pour some out for your Kindle.
RP today, homie. Her name was Kendra. But I did buy a new one. Her name is Calandra. But Kendra was good. She was good to me. We had some good memories.
Your new one is called what?
Calandra.
Kendra and Calandra.
Uh-huh. Because they're Kindles. So Kendra was the green one. Calandra is the color soft.
Wow. I didn't know we named Kindles.
Yes. Like if you scroll down on my Kindle, it literally says Calandra.
Mm.
You better put some respect on Calandra, okay? I'm very good to Calandra this time. She doesn't go near the water at all. Okay, she doesn't know how to swim.
Somebody should have called CPS on you dropping that other one in the water.
Kendra is a grown woman. Do you know what type of books I was reading on her? That is not a child, Damon. That was a woman.
You need to write a little book on how you killed that Kindle.
I'll never admit to that murder because I still can't understand. And I tried to put it in rice. The rice didn't work. I just want y'all to know. So
That crime.
clearly, I couldn't even do it with rice. Okay. What's one thing people don't realize about being married to a book content creator?
You will get peace.
What do you mean you'll get peace? What are we saying here? What are we saying here? What peace? You don't get peace now?
You will get peace.
Where are we going here? 6, 7? Did I use it right?
No. Stick to reading your books.
Okay, what are we saying here? What do you mean peace? Like peace that I'm a reader? Or like they'll get peace if they're not married to one? Where are we going here?
It's for the people to decide.
No, the people don't want to decide. The people want to know. The people want to know.
They don't.
Yes, they do. Because it sounds provocative. So, what is one thing people don't realize?
You will get peace.
In what? The storm?
No one knows what provocative means, but it gets the people going.
Okay. You see, I didn't answer the question. So I'm gonna answer for him. What's one thing? Is everything is content, right?
No.
It's all right. It's all right. He answered all questions. I'll give him that. So I can't choose violence. And I think he was a wonderful guest. I know you, although we rehearsed,
I don't do rehearsals.
you still did well, babe. You still did well.
I don't do
So my goal with this YouTube channel is to post one video a month on Wednesdays. And I either want to talk to Black-owned bookstore owner or highlight an author. And so I just want to do once a month right now on Wednesdays, the first Wednesday of the month, to kind of get out there and slowly start to expand my platform. So it just means a lot that you joined me on my first one because this is the man behind the camera, the man behind the content. So, I mean, I think you deserve your flowers and a platform. You did good. You did good. You did good. Although I think they still think your name is Pablo. I don't even know what you said your name was. But we'll just leave it at that. You came on as an alias. That's like your new rapper name, content name.
I'm behind the scenes. I would direct the videos, not be in front.
Well, sometimes the people are from behind.
Boom. That would be it.
I don't even know who Benny Moon is.
Exactly. Behind the scenes.
Well, yeah, but this point was to bring you to front of the camera. Because I know in some of my reviews, I wonder what these people are thinking. But it is somebody who hears my chaos live and in person. By the time y'all get it, it's filtered. So the raw and uncut, I can't give them because I think I would be canceled. But I'm working on it. So on this YouTube series, we're gonna do our best to be appropriate. What you gonna say?
Nothing.
I think I choose violence enough with some of my reviews. So I just won't. I won't. We'll see.
People want honesty. They want real. You give them real reviews, real here. So even if it's a book you may not like the review, they may turn around and read and be like, I disagree with what she had to say. And they may have a totally different viewpoint.
Now that I agree with, right? But there's a whole thing in the book world right now where people are trying to discourage people from putting negative reviews out there. And not all reviews are negative, but if I'm saying I didn't necessarily like this book and I'm listing my reasons why, I feel like that's a legit review. But people are saying me share, well, not just me. They're just saying people in general putting books out there that they were not necessarily thinking the best of, that they shouldn't. They said they should just act like they didn't even read the book and keep it moving. But I don't think that it's like music. Like writing is an art. And I feel like if you were to go to a museum, you look at the painting and go, oh, this is a beautiful painting. Or you go, what is the artist painting? So I feel like it's the same way with books, but not
Right. And if
everybody.
it's trash, they go, oh, it's trash.
I'm agreeing with
Artists
you.
put a song out there no one likes. They go, oh, this trash. They get to see the streams, what it looks like to be like, ah, this song did not do that well. This painting is not selling. This book is not good.
Y'all heard it. Because that's what I've been saying. Okay. This is what I've been saying. But there's this thing called DNF, and it's called DNF stands for did not finish. So people are posting reviews on books that did not finish, basically telling why they couldn't get through the book. But I'm with you. Like, I'll stop an album because I feel like the album is trash. What is the difference on me stopping a book and feeling like it's trash?
Nothing, but you should also be able to give a review. That author wants to know, like, all right, what is this here? So it can help them out and hit their creative juice. So they're like, oh, I need to prove that person wrong.
And y'all are hearing from this from somebody that's not even in the book world. So when I get on here and choose violence and I say stuff like that, this is coming from somebody who's not even in the book world. Cuz let me tell you what I did, because so I stopped posting reviews. Well, I stopped posting like star association on my book reviews. Like I used to post a book and I used to be like 1 through 5. I would give it a star rating. But I stopped that because a lot of the commotion going on in the book world on just judging reading. So now I just post a review and I'll just give you my thoughts and you kind of go where you want with it. But I felt like the star rating is the same thing as if it's a bad book. If a book gets a 2-star rating, I mean, I feel like that's a legit.
It's the same thing they do for movies when they give it the tomatoes.
Rotten Apples, a book that I wouldn't, isn't it called Rotten Tomatoes? Rotten Tomatoes. Not apples, Rotten Tomatoes. Like, remember we saw, what movie did we see? And they gave it like a 2 tomatoes and we actually enjoyed it.
I don't know. I don't remember no titles.
Right. But I mean, we've seen the star rating and then be like, oh, we like the book. So I feel like it's that too. But I do understand at the same time, reading is subjective.
I don't judge my things off what the reviews here. If I see the reviews, they're like, ah, this is bad here, then I'm like, all right, let me look at it. Let me see if I don't like it.
Touche.
So the reviews may help a little bit, but I ain't gonna be like, no, I'm not going to want to read or look at a movie or listen to a song by what a bunch of people are saying. So I would prefer reviews that tell me what it's about, see if like, all right, boom, I may like that. This may be here. Oh, is it really that bad? Can I get through this bad part of the book and then it creeps up? That details. This part of the movie starts off slow, but then after this, boom, you have all
Okay.
this.
Okay, so that totally makes sense. So, being a book content creator, when I see other people reviews, I don't even read the reviews. With all due respect, I don't read the reviews. I judge a book by its cover. You showed me the cover. I either think the book is going to look good or bad by the cover alone. I really don't care what you say because again, reading is subjective. But I guess if you do it like that, I mean, because we watch movies without looking at the reviews, we'd be like, oh, let's see what it is. Hmm. Well, it is.
Because I prefer to read, listen, look at books, read, listen, or look at any books after I'd have read it and see what the
Mm.
reviewers thought to see, all right, what did you have to say to see if our thought process is it in a line or do we differ?
That never
So
works.
maybe you've seen something that I didn't see. Maybe I need to go back and go read just this part of that book.
Okay, so let me tell you, right? So that's what I do. I read the book, and then as I'm going through whether I thought it was like a 5 or 4 or 3 star, because on we have apps, they're called Fable and Goodreads. You actually rate the book and you can leave your review. So you actually need to rate the book on these two particular apps. So then I'll look what everybody else is seeing. And then so this series right here by Granger, it's like a scientific, historical, it's a lot um type of book. And so when I went on, it was 5 stars across the board. I just somebody posted a review and they gave the first book a 2 star. And I've realized books that I think are highly rated, people be running them through the mud. Like running them through the mud.
Because everybody don't have the same thought process.
That might be true. Because I've seen somebody say, does this make sense to you? I've seen somebody say they stopped reading a book because it wasn't realistic.
Yes.
That makes sense to you?
Yes.
It's a book.
Depends on how you put in the book. It's like certain movies. If they want the movie to be more realistic, I'm not watching that movie. If you tell me it's like a documentary, then they turn around and doing some flying. I'm not looking at that. So if your book is supposed to be more realistic and supposed
It's if it's fiction, I mean nonfiction, why?
it better be nonfiction. They better not be trying to classify it as fiction.
But even if we're saying it's fiction, I mean, isn't that what it's supposed to be? It's supposed to be something you're using your imagination. Like the point of reading is so your imagination can be triggered. So who wants something realistic if your imagination is supposed to be like
I want something realistic.
we should have discussed this before we get married because that doesn't even make sense.
If that thing is supposed to be fiction, my imagination is already there. I have a creative mind. So you telling me this is how you want your book to be read and this is the picture you want to paint. I need these details to be real.
I'm delusional. Maybe I'm delusional and maybe I like delusional writing. It doesn't have to make sense to me. It's writing. It's literally somebody's imagination poured out. So why does it have to make sense? Now we're talking about something
Because
like,
I want to see your vision.
yeah, okay, so we're talking about a murder mystery and we're saying that he murdered somebody and got out the next day. Okay, that's not realistic. We're saying that the man was in custody, they didn't let him out. I get that part. But if we're saying something like I don't even know what type of delusion to paint up. Because why the hell does it need to make sense if it's fiction?
It's a disconnection.
Ooh, child. Add this to your list of conversations that you need to ask why y'all are dating. Please take note. Because what? Oh, baby, you just stressed me out with that answer. I just knew you were going to say it doesn't need to make sense.
I like details. It needs to make sense.
Mm.
I'm a detailed oriented person. It needs to make sense.
All right.
That's why a lot of books I don't like to read with the thrillers in here. There's too many details left out.
You know what book I need you to read then? I need you to read this book called Cutthroat by Octavia Grant. Not Butler. It's Octavia. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Dang, why can't I think of it? See, that's what happens when you do a podcast and you have drinks. But her name is Octavia. Not Butler, because Butler is the one that did Kendrick. So it had to be Grant. But it's a book called Cutthroat. It's a very short book. And it's very unrealistic, but it's a great thriller, like mystery. Like the girl breaks in the house. Is that one? I don't know if it's that one. I can't even begin to tell you because I don't want to give it away. If you haven't read Cutthroat, come back to me. Okay, even Miss Taylor. It's another book in here called Miss Taylor. I mean, just the delusion that happens in these murder, well, mystery thrillers. How is a mystery thriller going to make sense? That's a documentary then, if it's making sense.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not a documentary if it makes sense. They're not documenting and they doing it. They just going through the process like this is how it is possible. It's engineering the scene together.
That just stressed me
Bring
out.
it to light. You can't be like, hey, baby's here, baby's 5. What?
Now that's the type of delusion I'm talking about. That's what happened in the book. The lady just had the book yesterday, and now we're 2 chapters in, and the baby's 10. Okay.
No.
Speed this ish up. Yes. Tell me how we started. Tell me a little about the middle, and then let's get to the good part. You had the baby. The baby 10 now. Now what we doing? Yes.
You say details on it sped up, like, oh,
No.
life was hard here. What you call it? 5 years. You could shorten it up, but you could be like 4 years later, couple years later, boom, 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 boom. Here, you need the history in between to understand how you got to that point.
It depends on the author. Some of them do that. Some of them will literally say like 5 years later, or they'll do a flashback so you understand where you're going. Now, some do not give
The
you.
flashbacks are the best part. I would prefer you do a
Mm.
flashback than you do a snip. Boom, boom, here. All right, got it. You put me here. Now I understand the mind is what's going on.
I realize I'm not a flashback girl, and they do a lot of flashback in romances. I don't want to know. I don't want, and I guess the flashbacks are so you can understand why they made the decisions that they made. I don't like hopping. I'm not a time traveler. Just tell me now. Like you can give me one chapter of their childhood, give it to me, and then let's never address it again.
You missed some key information.
I don't think so. Even in my reviews, I'll tell you that. Speed this ish up. What are we talking about? Like, I don't need to know. I don't need to know all of that. Tell me the lady, something happened. She has a traumatized childhood. Now let's get to how she's an effed up individual as an adult. You see? That is a good book.
Because you don't know why she's an effed up individual. What happened in your life to make you like that? That's just like, oh, when you talk to somebody, you want to date somebody, guess what you're going to ask first? Tell me about your past.
Is that my voice?
Tell me about your past. You want to hear about the past. You don't go, all right, tell me what you got going on to the future. Hey, tell me about your past. Do you have any history in your family of insanity or medical problems? You need them details.
That's a legit question, ladies. Make sure y'all are asking that. Right behind, does a book need to make sense? Like that's a big question.
So you need them details in a book.
No.
If you ask it in real life, then you need it in a book.
It's a book.
Right.
Oh, it's a book. It is somebody's imagination. We are going on a pink elephant ride.
Imagination, not yours. So they have to trigger your imagination by giving you details. So you can be like, oh yeah, got it. That's why they like that.
Yes and no. You can do that without doing too much. But it doesn't have to be logical at how she broke into this man's house and she's wearing his current wife's panties. Like that doesn't need to make Sense.
That here depends on the book.
I've read some books like that. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't.
It depends on the book. You ask for if they have it, then it needs that. If it don't, and they start off with it that crazy, hey, what you call it? Um, first sign, you need to run.
That might be legit. That might be legit. Okay. So what would you like to see from the Urban Book Nook this year?
Uh, some collaborations.
Okay.
Mm, some live gatherings
Okay.
and mm, I may have to think on the last one, but some collaborations and live gatherings. I think a setting where like maybe a live book club time where people go and can uh discuss the book.
Okay. I take it. So out of your mouth to God's ears, I'll take it. I would definitely like to get there, my hopefully through this YouTube series and get more exposure. We'll see, but live gathering, oh, that's a lot. But I mean, I'm ready, I think.
You already start doing it, you just didn't record it.
Touche. Touche. Okay. All right. So out of his mouth to God's ears, we will see what's in store. Hopefully, we can get this man back on camera with our rehearsed script at another date and time.
I don't do no rehearsals.
We rehearsed this, guys. We talked about ideas
I don't do no rehearsals.
prior to getting on here. But I thank you for being my first guest and joining me. What you was about to say? What you?
I'm unfiltered, uncut, like a Nelly tip drill video.
I was I was going to thank you and I appreciate you for being unfiltered and uncut. Thank you for being my first guest.
Like a book that gets sent to an ARC reader before it's released to the public. It's a lot of red markings in it.
I actually like that one.
Filtered and uncut.
Oh, I see what you did there. Say bye to the people, babe.
But
Well, oh, wait a minute. You owe us one fact. You owe us a fact that not even I know.
not that you know.
Yeah, one fact that not even I know.
You know everything, love. I'm unfiltered and uncut.